Hello! And, I don't know why I'm making that face. Har! Har! Hi. Hi, this is extremewirehead, and I'm here to, talk about three random crap. This is Remains of the Day, of course, where it actually matters what I talk about. Sort of. Kind of. In another dimension, maybe. But for the purposes of our discussion, we will just assume that I am the master of the universe and you can't touch a single hair on my body. So, so let's just get right down into it. Remains of the Day is where I talk about three different things that interested me and share them with you, because that's what you do with stories. You tell them around. If you just hide it and wait for the perfect opportunity, you and partly me are very weird and have nothing better to do with your life. But that's all I have to say. Anyway, yeah, I guess we can get started. There's really nothing much else to say about the matter, other than yeah, that's it. Just that's all you really need to know. I just talk about three things, walk away, and then talk about another three things next week, because that's what I do. So let's go on to number one, which is egg yolks. And I have some egg yolks here. I'm not sure if you can see because it's yellow on yellow, but there's some egg yolks in there. Can't believe I'm showing stuff that I've actually put in my mouth and spit back out. But I really don't like egg yolks because it's not because they're unhealthy. It's just I don't like the taste. Maybe it's all the fat, but to a certain extent I like fat too, but it's there is a limit. There's always a limit, and I can't handle it. That stuff's weird. I was told to feed them to dogs. I'm kind of scared to do that. To be honest, but I might as well, I guess. Egg yolks are quite a curious thing because when cooked properly, they do make things delicious. The problem is, by themselves, they're like concentrate. They're terrible by themselves, and I wouldn't really eat them by themselves. Mix it with rice or bread or something, and then it's a wonderful thing. But by itself, not a big thing. The yolk, that's called the yolk, I'm sorry. The white of the egg, it acts as a nice balancer to the yolk. If you eat the whole thing together like in a scrambled egg, then it becomes an amazing dish. But the white by itself really does need the yolk to hold itself together and make an amazing thing. Can't believe I'm talking about food so much this time again. I haven't done that in a while. And the second one will not help us in any case. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is Apple formats, because just recently I had to deal with some really, really annoying things about Apple. Apple, why in the sweet mother of, why would you do that? To explain what happened to me today, I tried to print a file from an Apple computer, and I thought, oh, just send me the file on like Google, and let's work our way with this through the internet, and I can print it out for you. Printed it out. The printer said it was going to be in full size, but I didn't get it in full size. Both pages were like that. That's terrible. Apple, why you gotta do this to me? I like you guys. It's just sometimes you try to have so much control over everything, you just ruin it for people who actually know what the hell they're doing. Which is, at least give us an option, man. Other than that, Apple's a great company and I support them. I like their products. I wouldn't buy most of them because I don't like having iTunes installed on my computer, but to a certain extent, they are quite useful, and they do get a lot of people into the techie business, which is wonderful. It's a nice thing. It's more of a starter, more of a gateway rather than an end goal, which is, in its way, it's a good thing. Just don't stick to Apple all the time, because then you run into problems when you want to leave. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hey, I'm getting mad on Apple for no reason. I love you guys, but uh, I can't believe I did that. But that's all I have to say about Apple. Apple's a great company. It's just sometimes you need to dial it down, man. I just wanted to print something, and when it comes out half the size I wanted, then we have some issues. Anyway, let's go on to number 3 of the third thing I wanted to talk about, which is, you know how oh god, you know how in weddings when they say speak now or forever hold your peace. Have you ever lived through a situation where somebody actually did, and then you have to like worry about like the whole ceremony being called off because of that? Personally, myself, I cannot remember a single one where that has actually happened. But apparently a lot of people online have. And it's quite interesting to see exactly what happened and why. Because sometimes it was like, to put it bluntly, who sacrifices a goat during their wedding? Like, really? Are you pagan? Pagan's a nice way of putting it, because you actually did a sacrificial ceremony in front of everybody, which is nice and all, but it's kind of weird. And you didn't tell your mom beforehand. But besides the point, there are some very interesting stories about people being weird. Like apparently the groom was smoking a joint with his dad, and the dad said, "I object to this wedding." During the wedding, everybody was stunned, and then he waited another 10 seconds and they said, "Ah, nah, I'm just kidding at you. I'm just kidding. You can have your wedding. You guys, you be wonderful." And the couple loved it, but everybody else was mortified, and you you have to wonder sometimes, if nobody ever says anything during the forever speak now or forever hold your peace part, it is kind of boring. I'm just saying, I am not soliciting this, but under somebody's marriage, you may want to speak up and just say, "Nah, I'm just kidding." Just probably not do it with people to make it even more awkward. Anyway, that's it. That's a really short remains of the day, actually. But if you have any comments, suggestions, or the like, I'm actually trying to find a way to put music before and after, maybe a title card or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but maybe I'll try it for next week or this week. You'll find out eventually. You'll see it if you don't listen and just read other crap while I talk. And yeah. In any case, my egg yolk says hi, and yeah, that's about it. If you have 3 things that interested you in the week, why don't you share them with somebody that you like? And no, sorry, I'm not a matchmaker here. Just share it with your friends, share it with everybody. Don't just share it with the people you like, because you're kind of creepy that way. But anyway, I'm God, why am I saying that? That's so weird. But yeah, don't. No, my God, why am I no? I'm tripping. I'm tripping over my own words. I did that while trying to say the word. It's amazing. But anyway, there's the water. So, I propose a toast to all things great and small. Wire out.